This is Lesson 5, starting on page 107, Organizing Messages. The more you use Microsoft Office Outlook every day, the number of messages in your inbox can become unwieldy. You might need to find emails you have received and quickly respond to them, or you might need to use visible reminders to identify emails that require a response at a later time. By using tags and flags to organize and manage your email, you can ensure that the emails requiring attention are handled in a timely and professional manner. In this lesson, you will manage messages for future action by using categories, flags, and commands, and organize messages using folders. So topic A starts on page 108, and it is marking messages. Once you start using Outlook to send and reply to emails, your inbox and folders will quickly fill up with messages and items that need your attention. How will you know which messages you need to read, which you need to respond to in order to complete a task, and which you can ignore? You can use the tags, flags, and commands provided in Outlook to help you manage and organize your messages before they clutter your inbox and derail your productivity. So when a message or item arrives in your inbox, it is indicated as a new message and one that has not been read yet using the blue bar on the left side of the message, such as Laura's message here for Dexter's interview. You can see it has the blue bar along the left-hand side. The subject is also in blue text. That tells me it is an unread message. You can use the unread read command, which is found in the tags command group on the Home tab, to help keep track of the items in your inbox. Even if you didn't read an item or read it in the reading pane, you can mark it as read to identify to yourself that it has been handled. Or oppositely, even if you have already read an email, but you want to make sure you come back to the item, you can mark it as unread to give yourself a visual reminder that you need to respond to the item. So even if I don't read this message, I only open it in the reading pane, I don't pop it out to a new window, I can mark it as read from here. You can see the blue text is removed from my subject, and that blue bar is removed in the left-hand side. And conversely, you can mark it as unread if you feel you need to come back to it at a later time, even if you already did read it. We also have color categories. To the right of that command button, we have a categorize drop-down. You can categorize your Outlook items using color categories, which are color codes that you can customize and assign to items in your inbox and other folders. You can customize a color category with a specific color and name, and then assign that category to messages, contacts, appointments, and other items to associate them using the category title. Assigning a color category to your items helps you to quickly identify items in your folders and track your interactions with those items. So suppose I wanted to, let's say, color categorize all of the messages that have to do with Johanna, just for example purposes. I want to start by first selecting one of the messages, because as soon as I create a category, it will apply to the message that I first have selected. So here I have Laura's message about Johanna's resume. So this does have to do with Johanna. So I can go to my categorize drop down, and here I have different color categories. Now you can use one of these color categories. The first time you select a color, it will prompt you to rename it. Or you can go down to all categories. It will list all categories that you currently have created. I have a recruitment category here. But suppose I wanted to create a new one. I can select new from here. And we'll go ahead and name this Johanna. You can choose what color you want this category to be represented by. We'll go with the light purple. You can assign a shortcut key to color categorize those. We'll do Control and F2 for this. and I'll click OK from here. So now I have a color category named Johanna. I'm going to click OK from here, and it's going to assign that color category to the email that I have selected. In my content pane, you can see that the email gets that little purple rectangle next to the message. And also in the reading pane, you can see right above the info bar, it has a long light purple bar going across and the text Johanna, telling me that that has been assigned to the Johanna color category. Now, if my reading pane is turned off to the right, if I go to my View tab, Layout command group, and turn my reading pane off completely, or even if I put it at the bottom of my content pane, either one, I'll go ahead and turn it off. You can see that the column headers are shown now, and we do have a column named Categories. You can see that this particular one has the category of Johanna. All right, so you can quickly color categorize them from there as well. But it's a good way to, quickly assign your email messages. You can assign your contacts, meetings, all kinds of things in Outlook to different color categories. So even if there's a meeting that has to do with Johanna in some way, you can color categorize that with the light purple. Maybe you have a contact in your list for Johanna. You can color categorize them as well. For instance, I don't have Johanna in here. I'll make a new one real quick. Full name, Johanna. I don't know her last name. We'll just call her Johanna Smith. And we'll say she works with Develotech. And we'll put a quick phone number in here. And I'll save and close that. I'm going to scroll down and find Johanna Smith now. And here she is. So I have a new contact for her saved into my Outlook. And on the Home tab in my Contacts view, in my Tags group, I still have that Categorize drop down here. So I can add her to the Johanna category. All right, so it won't show in the default people view, but if I was to go to phone view and scroll down here, you can see I have a few people for color categories, and here's Johanna Smith in the Johanna category. All right, so you can categorize people as well. Meetings, appointments, pretty much any kind of item in Outlook you can categorize. We'll see how to categorize notes, tasks, so any of your Outlook items. All right. Your next video will be Activity 5.1 on page 110.